Cubs hosting the D-backs, and the D-backs are minus 120 on the money line. The Cubs are plus 102. The over-under is 7.5 runs. The D-backs, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 132, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by a minimum of 2 runs. And the Cubs getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 162, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose by 1 run, you'd win. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. Thank you to everyone who has joined the Discord. If you haven't, go to my website, rawsportstalk.com. You'll see merch such as this and hoodies and things like that. And then if you go into the memberships tab, you'll see my Discord and you'll have my best bets, and it is a paid membership. Now, for those who are concerned about the wind for tomorrow's game, this is going to be another one where the wind is blowing in at 14 miles an hour for pretty much the duration of the game. Gallen pitched twice against the Cubs last year, and he went 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 1 home run, and 9 strikeouts. They lost that game 4-2. He threw 96 pitches in that game. And then 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, no home runs, 4 strikeouts, and they won that game 3-1, and that was in Chicago. They are 3-2 in his last 5 starts. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 5.8 strikeouts per game in those games. Gallen has been one of these guys that I've been keeping my eye on for, especially since he was like in NL Cy Young contention, and his last 2 starts have not been good. So you may get some value here. Now, Talion did not pitch against the D-backs either last year or this year. They're 2-3 as a team in his last 5 starts. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 4.8 strikeouts per game in those games, with an ERA of 4.6, and the over is 3-2 in his last 5 starts. He did pitch against the D-backs as a member of the Pirates back in 2019 and 2018. He's 1-1 in those games, or they're 1-1 in those games. 6 innings, 6 hits, 3.5 runs, 4.5 strikeouts, 1 walk, a half a home run, and 92 pitches. So he gave up 1 home run in 2 outings. I know I didn't do for Gallen. Gallen's got an ERA of 2.6. The over has hit in his last 3 starts. The over is 3-2 in his last 5. And the D-backs are 1-2 in those last 3 games. He averages 5 innings, 3 1/3, 3.3 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 2.3 walks, 1 home run, and 89 pitches. Head-to-head, the road team is 7-3. The D-backs are 6-4. The home team is 7-3. The underdog is 7-3. I don't know why that looked like home. The underdog is 7-3 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 9-1. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 2 out of the last 3 that they played against each other. The under is 7-3 in their last 10, and the over-under at 7.5 runs is 5-5. The Cubs truly disappointed me in this game today, losing 6-2. And then the 3 previous, the Cubs won 5-4, and then the D-backs won 7-6 and 10-6. Those are the last handful of games. The D-backs have beaten the Cubs in 4 out of their last 5. The D-backs are 4-6 in their last 10, 3-1 in their last 4, and the over-under is 5-5 in their last 10, beating the Rockies 4-2, then losing 3-2 to the Rockies, beating them 12-5, and beating the Cubs 6-2. For the Cubs, they're 7-3 in their last 10, 4-1 in their last 5, sweeping the Giants 5-0, 11-8, 8-2, and then losing to the D-backs, and the under is 8-2 in their last 10. I'd like to say that Gallen snaps this awful trend of pitching. So I'm going to take the D-backs with the money line. I'm going to take the D-backs laying the runs, and I'm going under because of the way that the wind is blowing in. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.